Let's go to Lincoln, Nebraska. Dylan is there. Dylan, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hello. It's so good to talk to you.
Well, it's good to talk to you, Dylan. What's going on?
I have a quick question. So I have a job right now. It's good benefits wise, and works for my schedule. I'm just very unhappy here. So I have two options moving forward. I have an opportunity to get my insurance license and work with a person who's been pretty good to me throughout life, and I know that I would be well taken care of in their business. I'm not necessarily passionate about it, but I think I could succeed very well because I'm really good at talking to people, and I want to talk to people, which is not something I get to do in my job very often right now. But I also am very passionate about finance, and I really want to do the financial coach master training. So I'm kind of in a split here as to should I go, where I'm very secure with that job and then, try and pay for the financial coach training like part-time until I can, work it up, or should I try and stay in my job that I'm at now? I don't really make much money here at all, so moving to the other job would put me up significantly. But...
Okay, I think it's pretty clear, but I just want to ask you a couple questions. If you get your insurance license and go work for this person that you really value in your life, not only do you have stability, but it's going to be much more income. Is that correct than you're making now?
Yes, I would get a $3 an hour raise compared to what I make here, but I would lose a lot of time with my son. But I mean, I'm okay for that for the raise.
Okay. And you will be working with people, and you really enjoy connecting with people, I heard.
Yes, currently in my job, I don't really have that option, and it really, like, I can call them, but there's no conversation or, I'm very unhappy with
No, I get it. But
no
you love connecting with people, and what would you say the role is you love to play with people? I'm guessing it's coach because you love the idea of guiding, instructing, training, teaching people. Is that right?
Yes, I love helping people. Since I started the baby steps, I've actually helped many people in my family and my friends get their budget together and do all that stuff.
That's awesome.
I've never really known what my passion was, but
I think you just named it.
I do know.
Yeah, you do know. And I think, can I just tell you that I think the insurance job is actually much closer to your passion than you think. And so that's why I think it's a no-brainer, because you're going to be helping people. In that role, you're going to be connecting with people. Now, are you training them on financial things that you're super passionate about? No. But in guiding them and helping them understand what policies they need, what policies maybe they don't need so they save money, or they get better coverage and protect themselves financially, I think there's a direct connection to some of the things you really get juiced about. Am I right?
Right.
And you're going to play that role of guide, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you do both. So I think it's a both and is my answer. I think
both. Okay.
Yeah, because here's the deal. You may not be able to go full bore into the financial coach master training right away until you get your sea legs in this new job. And it's going to be a little bit more work. And it's going to affect your time with your son a little bit. So you're going to need to adjust for that and make sure that you're still getting that quality time with your son so your heart doesn't ache. That's what I don't want to happen. I don't want you to take a $3 raise and then your heart's just aching. But I don't sense that that's going to be a problem. I think you've thought through that, and there's going to be a way to make that up, correct?
Yeah, I think I could make it work.
All right, you need to make sure, though. You hear me? All right, you got to make sure, because I don't want mama's heart hurting so bad that she can't focus on her job, and then she's miserable in that job.
That's kind of my worry, why I feel like maybe it should be one or the other versus
but here's
both, because
I know, but here's the problem with that, Dylan. You can't do that financially. The financial coaching does not. That is a straight up entrepreneurial venture, meaning you're going to have to build that one client at a time.
Okay.
That takes time. You're not going to be able to pay the bills on financial coaching right away. Do I think you can eventually? Okay. Absolutely. And you go through our training and you stay in it, because Chris and his team here, they're going to coach you on how to grow your business, not just teach you how to be a great coach. You hear me? So they'll get you there if you do what they tell you to do and you're really passionate about it. But that's a side hustle right now. So you're going to have a day job. So come up with a plan, and I don't think it's impossible, but it's like, okay, how many hours, let me ask you this, how many hours a week are you thinking you're going to have to be working in this insurance job?
Well, right now I only work exactly 37 hours per week, and moving up to that, I would probably be taking on 50 hours a week.
Okay.
Because their schedules are much longer. They go from 8 to 6 each day versus my 7 to 4.
Is your son in school?
He is not. He's only a couple months old.
Oh, okay. Do you have family or friends that will watch? Who watches him now?
I pay for daycare. I don't really have family and friends that help me besides my daycare. She is my aunt.
Oh, okay. I got you. Well, so the daycare thing is a solution. You've already got that solution. Now you're making more money, so you're going to have more margin, which is good. And he's a couple months old. So here's the deal. For this season or the next 2 to 3 years, he doesn't know the difference between an extra hour or less. He just doesn't know. And so your mama, you come home, whether it's 6:30 or 5:30, it don't matter. It really doesn't, not to him. And then you're there and you're taking care of him, and he's got that love and all that stuff. So I wouldn't beat yourself up over that. I understand there's going to be an increase in hours, but in the grand scheme of things, you got a steady job here, and you got your weekends, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, go do it, Dylan. Go do it, and build that side hustle. You're going to make more money, and get after it. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. We get this call a lot on financial coaching, and if you work with our team, they're not just going to train you to be a good coach. They're going to help you grow your business. And you have got to go all in from an enthusiasm standpoint, because growing a business as a financial coach, specifically, or even a career coach or life coach, you've got to build it. And you've got to do a great job with the people that are paying you so that they keep coming back, they see results, and they tell others about you. But understand it's going to take time. And you got to be able to have perspective so that you have the right amount of actions tied to perspective. Then this thing becomes manageable and you get there over time.